women have been given tickets, and the history speaks for itself. Only 3 women so far have contested and lost the polls. But today, it's not about electioneering, it's about women. When women in Mizoram are everywhere at the top, why not in politics? To discuss all that, we have on the panel today Mr. Lalrim Sanganaka. He is a Supreme Court lawyer. Thank you so much. And we are very glad to have also on the show Ms. Ramdilyani. She's Joint Director, Administrative Training Institute from Mizoram. Thank you, ma'am. And Mr. Lilian Zwala, he's consultant with UNICEF. Thank you so much. And this is the young India from Mizoram, the women especially, who have come all the way from different parts of this part of the region to say, in fact, to speak up their mind and heart and what they call the typical patriarchal society. But when it comes to opportunities, are they given their due? And to start with, let's not take the panel first. Let's talk to the women here first. Let me come to you here in the front row. What are your views on the fact that there are no women in politics in Mizoram?
I cannot state one factor for you now, because there is a very sensitive, overlapping, interconnected factors that comes into play.
What are
when
they?
you say why aren't women represented enough in politics? You can say it's because of our, of course, as you mentioned earlier, the patriarchal system, and also factors like even the religion comes into play here in certain denominations that we have, and also the mindset. It is not only of the men in general who have this viewpoint that they may not be represented. It's also the women.
Okay.
So the issues are very sensitive. It cannot be just spoken out in just one sentence, you know.
Okay, okay. So it's about mindset. It's about the certain amount of religious denomination that you talked
That's
about.
one factor.
One aspect.
Just
Let's
one aspect.
understand this. Why, ma'am? What about you? What do you have to say about it?
Well, the fact is that